What's up, everybody? Hope you all had a good day. I'm gonna tell you, I am so happy the weekend is here. I can finally relax. It's been a long ass week. So anyway, getting into this episode of GH, I enjoyed this episode. I really did. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I enjoyed it. I felt bad for Robert because I know deep down Robert didn't want to believe Holly was playing him. He didn't want to believe Holly was leaking information to Victor or she was working for Victor. He didn't want to believe that. But he set up a smart ass trap and she fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker. You know what I'm saying? For him to take that call in front of her and stuff like that about Anna's safe house whereabouts and stuff, and for him to tell the person, oh, text me the address. And, Holly sitting there creating a diversion for him to get up from the table so she could look at the address and then come up with some reason to have to leave. I know he didn't want to believe it. You know what I'm saying? He really didn't. He was hoping that, Laura got it wrong. But of course, Holly ran to Victor, told Victor about the address. And he pretty much alluded that, oh, I may have another assignment for you. See, that's the fucking problem with Holly. I understand, like, she's protecting, or she thinks she's protecting everybody around her, maybe even Ethan. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm guessing that's the leverage Victor has on her, is Ethan. But my thing is, even if that's so, doing Victor's bidding is not going to do you any good because a dude like Victor, no matter how much you do for them, they're going to keep coming back because you want to know why? They have that leverage. As long as he has that leverage, he knows he can go to the well anytime he wants some water. Anytime he wants some water, he can come back to that well because he got you. And he know it. So he could sit here and make you all the promises. Oh, once you do what I need you to do, oh, you will get this back and I'll leave you alone. He's never going to leave you alone. Not until he used you up. And he feels like he ain't got nothing else that he needs you to do. And even once he's fully finished with you, if he decides he's fully finished with you, who's to say he's going to give you what you want? Who's to say he's not going to take you out? You know what I'm saying? Or take Ethan out. Or take Robert out. Who's to say? You know what I'm saying? You can't trust Victor. You can't trust his word. So that's why I feel like Holly needs to just go tell Robert what the hell is going on. And once he confronted her, she may not have a choice but to tell him what's going on. I understand in her mind she think, it's easier to just do what Victor wants her to do. It's not. Victor he's gonna bleed her dry until there's nothing left but scraps and bones. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say she better off telling Robert the whole fucking story and they just play it close to the vest and they figure out a plan to neutralize Victor. Like I said, they all got to work together in order to take him down. That's her best bet at this point. Um, so now Robert met up with her on the pier and he want explanation. He wants answers. You know what I'm saying, as to what the hell is going on. So either she gonna tell him the truth or she gonna try to lie and come up with some bullshit cover story. I hope she tell him the truth. Like all the years that they been together and stuff on and off, you would think that is worth something. If you can't trust Robert, who the hell can you trust at this point? Because if she don't tell Robert the truth, you're gonna be under Victor fucking thumb till God knows when. He ain't never gonna let her go. They get it together. I'm just saying. Um, that U.S. Marshal or the Agent Witten or whatever, he's a pain in the ass. He really is. He annoys me. Like now he trying to sit here and tell Laura, oh, you know, it's better if you work with me and Valentine, work, I could protect him and stuff like that, or else your granddaughter gonna become an orphan. I would have knocked him on his ass as soon as he said that. I would have knocked him out. Like, don't bring her granddaughter into this. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Like he don't want Valentine to come in and cooperate. All he want to do is just torture Valentine until he get what he want. That's all it is. Because I'm pretty sure this agent more than likely is on Victor's payroll. Um, I'm pretty sure he is. He a scumbag. Pain in the ass. So as soon as Mac seen him, Mac just looked like he want to gag. As soon as he seen Agent Witten, and I don't blame him. Like, dude is a sleaze. Um, and Laura pretty much let him know, like, listen, I ain't got nothing to do with Valentine. We ain't close. I don't know where he at. I can't help you. I know that shit right, Laura. Laura was like, I can't do nothing for you, bro. I ain't got no answers. Nothing for you. Um, so of course he got that bogus tip from Holly, and they went and tried to storm the safe house. Surprise, surprise, it was the wrong fucking house. You got played, and I'm glad he did. Egg on his face. Anna and Valentine were at the real safe house, getting busy, and I loved it. They finally, they was up in there getting busy on the couch and shit. I love Anna and Valentine. I'm glad they finally together. It's about damn time they stopped suppressing them feelings and finally did the do. Well, this is their second time, I think, doing the do, or third time, fourth time. Hell, I done lost count. They sitting there declaring they love, but Anna got to go. You know what I'm saying? She got to get out the country, and figure her shit out. As much as Valentine want to go with her, he can't. It's best that he stay in Port Charles and keep an eye on Victor and keep an eye on Charlotte and nip this thing in the bud and wrap it up. But I'm feeling them as a couple. And I can't wait until this whole thing is over so we can finally get more scenes with them as a couple. You know what I'm saying? Without them being on the run and all this mess. But I'm feeling it so far. So anyway, moving on from that, Laura is so over Victor at this point because they both was about to go to Windermere, and Laura looked like she was about to turn her ass around. She was like, I'm not about to get on that launch with you. Laura said, I'm so sick of your shit. Because Victor talking about, oh, we family. We need to start being a family and stuff. She said, oh, the same fucking family you tried to destroy while I was out of town. Like, Laura is so over him. Because he keep trying to make veiled threats towards her. Like, oh, if you don't drop this. She said, oh, what you gonna do? I love how Laura was standing up to him. Like, Laura stood tall against Victor. She said, bitch, what you gonna do? You gonna have me killed like you did Lucy? You gonna hurt me like you did Lucy? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? She was pulling his punk card, and I loved it. Like, Laura is not a punk. Like, she is far from. You know what I'm saying? Like, she stands toe-to-toe with anybody. Laura don't give a damn. That's why I love her. Like, she got that backbone. She don't give a damn if you Helena. She don't give a damn if you Victor. She don't care. She gonna go toe-to-toe with your ass. Like, she is really over the Cassadines bullshit at this point, including Victor's. And she let him know. She was like, bitch, I'm taking you out. She was like, I'm not even going to mince words with you. I'm taking you down. And I loved every second of it. Victor, he really think like he got some people shook. And don't get me wrong, Victor been moving. He been making chess moves. But you know what? Laura's starting to play back with his ass at this point because she done had enough of his shit. And I don't blame her. So anyway, moving on from that. I'm so over this Mason shit. This Austin Mason storyline. Like, can we move that shit further? Like, what is going on? Who's the boss? Like, is he a mob doctor? Like, what the hell is going on? And I'm so over Maxie and her dim-witted shit because I done had enough of this. Like, every time somebody get a little weary about the new dude that she dating, she takes it left and makes it seem like the people that's known her for years don't have her best interests at heart, which is bullshit. I mean, you would think she would learn by now. But she had the audacity to accuse Spinelli of poisoning their daughter against Austin. And Spinelli admitted to her. He was like, okay, yeah, I have, bad feelings about him, but obviously he would never, use their daughter as a weapon. Like, she should know Spinelli better than that. That's the problem with Maxie. Every time she get with a dude, she start losing her fucking mind and starting to think everybody else is against her just because they don't like her new dude. If all these people that's been around you for years and years and years don't like your new dude, why are you not listening? Because it seems like every time you date somebody and they don't like them, it comes out that he's either a psychopath or something wrong with his ass. So you would think that she would learn her lesson by now. But of course not. That's why I say I'm gonna tell you, a hard head makes for a soft ass. I'm telling you, Maxie is just too hard headed. I feel like she need to go see a therapist because it's something about her that picked these troubled dudes. She need to go see. You need to go seek a therapist and find out why are you doing this. Like, what is it in you that's attracting them? Like, what? Like, what the fuck is it? Like, is it because some of the dudes her mama chose back in the day? Like, what is this? Like, she need a breakthrough. Where is Kevin when you need him? So many people in that town need therapy to find out why they choose the people they choose and why you do the dumb shit you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, Maxie just needed, she needed intensive therapy. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because I'm about over her shit. If I was Spinelli, I wouldn't even go back and forth with her. I'm like, listen, I ain't tell our daughter not to like him. I ain't poison her mind against him. I ain't nothing. Just get on out my face. That's who you want to be with. Go be with him. He ain't going to be around my child. That's all I can tell you. If I was Spinelli, I would tell her straight like that. Because I would be so sick of her shit if I had a child with her. Because it's like, just do what you want to do, but don't involve my kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. And Austin sitting here got the gall to sit here and talk about, oh, did you get the algorithm like I asked you to? Oh, I can't tell you what it's for, why I need it. You wouldn't understand. Bitch, you're not gonna come up to me asking me for shit and you won't tell me what it's for. Like, what do you need an algorithm for? For you and Maxie? For what? And you won't tell me what it is. So I'm not doing it. It's that simple. That's what pissed me off about Maxie even telling Austin about the illegal shit Spinelli did, because now he's gonna try. I know he's gonna use that eventually against them. Like, he really is. And I'm so over Austin and Maxie as a couple. I don't see couple when I see them. I just don't see the chemistry at all. At all. I don't see no chemistry. Like, he has more chemistry with Britt than he does with Maxie. I'm just saying. Um, and I love the fact that he looking out for Britt though. You know, he called Britt out into the hall or whatever to let her know, like, listen, I found a Huntington's specialist for you, but you got to meet with the specialist today. And I'm glad Britt is gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Britt should definitely do whatever she has to save her life. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think she should tell Cody what's going on with her, because he's been noticing something ain't right. Because even her hands be shaking. She looked like, you know, she was shaking when she tried to take her pills. Like, he knows something with her ain't right. But I'm glad she not filling him in on what it is, because it's not his business. Um, and I'm glad, you know, Sam confronted Cody. Because she had more information about the necklace. And she was just like, she didn't find anything to prove that the necklace was sold to Faison or anybody else. So therefore, whoever is the heir to Leopold, they would get the necklace. And of course, Cody lying ass trying to say he an heir, when really you're not an heir. You are really Mac's son, but you rather have millions of dollars than have a real father, I guess. So, you know, Sam confronted his ass and basically told him, like, listen, I know you up to something. She was like, I don't trust you. Basically, she feels like he came to town with the intense purpose of getting that necklace because he knew Peter had it and he knew Britt must have had it. Somehow he knew about it. So she's not buying his little bullshit. Like, his little, oh, I didn't know act. Because mind you, Spinelli got some dirt on him. Spinelli found his juvenile records, but Spinelli hasn't accessed them yet. He don't know what's in it because he never looked at it yet. So when she was confronting Cody, Cody made it. He talking about, oh, not everybody's squeaky clean, not even Dante. I'm like, And even Sam, I had the same expression as Sam, because even Sam asked him, what the hell does that mean? And he won't say what it means. So Sam had to go to Spinelli and pretty much ask him not to look at the juvenile records. And I know why she did that, because whatever is in that juvenile record may have something to do with Dante too. And of course, she doesn't want to open that can of worms. You know what I'm saying? Not until she maybe do a little bit more investigating on this. It sucks how Dante is such a good friend to Cody, but obviously Cody ain't shit. Like, he's not somebody you would want as a friend. And that's why I've been saying, like, Dante has rose-colored glasses when it comes to Cody, because Cody just seems like the type of person, he don't give a damn about friendship. He don't care about real relationships. He don't care about shit. All he cares about this, the dollar bill. That's all he care about. That's why I hated to see Mac all, you know, upset about the fact that Cody wasn't his son, because he feels like he missed out on another opportunity to have a biological child. My thing is, I totally understand where Mac is coming from in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's different, you know, when you're raising somebody else's child, but you got a child that actually shares your DNA, that look like you know, stuff like that. I get where he's coming from. But I just hope that he doesn't have any regrets about the family he really has, because at the end of the day, Georgie and Maxie are every bit of his daughters. And those grandkids are every bit of his grandkids. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want him to have no regrets about that. Those are his kids. Those are his grandkids. Some people may say, oh, well, Frisco is her father. Yes, Frisco is biologically her father. But Mac has been there every day. Every day for her and Georgie. He's been more of a fucking father than Frisco ever could imagine. You know what I'm saying? Like, so therefore, I always view Mac as Georgie and Maxie's father, and I view him as the grandfather to those kids. That's how I'm gonna always view him, because he's there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could sit here and be a biological parent all you want, but Frisco's not there. You know what I'm saying? He's not there during Maxie's time of need. He's not there when she's happy, when she's sad, when she's mad. No, Mac has fucking been there. He's still there. So that's her dad, in my opinion. Um, that's just what it is, you know. That's her father. So, and I feel like Cody is no prize. You know, Dante was pretty much feeling like Cody could have benefited from having Mac as a father, and I do agree. I think Cody could have, but Cody chose money over building a solid connection with his biological family. So that's on his stupid ass. You know what I'm saying? And I always felt like Mac could do better than him as a you know as a son. I felt like Mac deserves better. You know, Cody ain't shit. And I don't want Mac to sit here and keep wasting his time with that boy. Because clearly Cody's a grifter and Cody cares about money. That's it. And of course, Victor ass was lurking around the hospital listening in Britt and Cody conversation. So now he know part of the Ice Princess is in that necklace. I'm pretty sure Victor probably already knew that, but he probably was looking for that necklace, and now he knows where it is pretty much. Um, you know he probably gonna have a job for Johan to do, or maybe even Holly. Probably have one of them steal the necklace or whatever, so he can get the Ice Princess. Cause I think he's been after the Ice Princess for a long time. I think that was his whole purpose for coming back to town, talking about, oh, we got to protect the family, we got to circle the wagons, get the Cassadines back together. I think it all has something to do with that damn Ice Princess. That's what he's been wanting to get his hands on, and he feels like he's that much closer to doing it. So hopefully somebody can foil his dumbass plan, because they don't tell him what Victor trying to do now. Anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section, let me know what you all thought, and I will see you all later. Have a great weekend. Peace.